The branch of engineering with which I have been most closely associated since 1897 is electric power station development, which covers a very wide field embracing mechanical, civil and chemical engineering in addition to electrical engineering. Whilst it is difficult to maintain close association with branches of engineering other than our own, it is nevertheless of paramount importance to strive to maintain this contact if the milestones of the future are to mark the greatest progress on the ascent to the summit of achievement. In the 50-year period during which I have been associated with the industry, very great changes and advances have taken place in size and operating conditions of plant, with resulting increases in efficiency and reductions in cost of generation of electricity. Thus, we have passed from 500 kilowatt reciprocating engine-driven generators to 100,000 kilowatt high-speed turbo alternators, and instead of a low-pressure, dry saturated steam at 160 to 200 pounds per square inch, we now use steam at 1,500 pounds per square inch, superheated to 950 degrees Fahrenheit. Similarly, boiler units have been increased in capacity from 20,000 pounds per hour to as much as 500,000 pounds per hour. This evolution has been largely fostered by the marked expansion of the supply industry to meet the ever-increasing demand for electricity, and the policy of concentrating production in a limited number of selected stations interconnected by the national grid. The economical improvement in power station technique has been made possible in no small measure by the great strides made by metallurgists in developing materials capable of withstanding the stresses with steam at higher pressures and temperatures, with resulting increase in thermodynamic efficiency of the heat cycle. Thus, even in the last 50 years only, over which period accurate figures are available for the supply industry as a whole, efficiencies have practically doubled and fuel consumption rates have been halved. At the present time, 1947, the effects of the recent World War II are being seriously felt in that, due to drastic reduction in new constructional work on plant for power stations during the war years, the total capacity of generating plant is considerably short of the demands for supply, with the result that the paramount consideration at the moment is speed of construction. To this end, standardization of plant of proved reliability is receiving particular attention, and we may therefore expect to see a temporary slowing up in technical advances over the next few years. I offer the view, however, that this is but a passing phase, and we may look forward in the future to further great advances in the art, with resulting ultimate benefit to the consumer. In this connection, certain comparatively new principles, such as, for example, the adoption of the gas turbine, may well be expected to take their place in the efficient generation of electricity in due time. As a last point, I would mention the increasing attention which is being given to the aesthetic aspects of power station buildings. And as time goes on, we shall have many examples to prove the words of one of our greatest living architects, that power stations shall no longer be regarded as untouchables.